Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Last episode, Kel and Littlefeet ran Running Eye, which was a ton of fun, and I want to go back and finish all those quests at some point, but we're going to wait till she gets a couple more levels, and then I might go ahead and do that. Now, today's episode is going to be a little bit different. There is one new system that I'd like to go over with you that is actually new to me. So I do not have all the information about it, but what I do know about it, I am going to share with you. This next system that we're going to talk about is the Overseer system. For those players who have purchased the Blood of Lucklin expansion pack. And Littlefeet I've been doing a little bit of research, and Littlefeet has not started it. So we're going to go ahead and get that started so that you can share along with me how this works. So what you want to do first of all is you want to, if you own it, you want to go /claim. And in your claim window, you are going to want to look for the Overseer box. Now I have a few things in here that I haven't claimed. Right here, it's called the Overseer starting pack. So you want to claim that. And then you want to open your inventory and you want to look for it and you want to right click. Now when you hover over it, unpacking it, it will give you your very first Overseer quest, and it will give you your first agent, which is going to be Sergeant Marcus Carpenter. So I'm going to right click and unpack it, and it places Sergeant Marcus in my inventory. Right click and add to collection. So that's basically the same as if you were going to collect familiars. Next, what you want to do is come over to your EQ2 button, and you want to go up to Overseer, and you will see this window pop up. And the quest that we received from unpacking is now here, and it says become an Overseer. And you can do this at low level. You don't have to be max level. However, most of the items that you do get for armor and goodies are going to be for level 120, but that doesn't mean you can't start now and just collect everything, so when you get to 120 you're going to be set. You want to do the tutorial, so you want to click on become an Overseer, and you'll see this window pop up. And what you want to do now, I'm not really sure yet, you want somebody that's tough, lucky, and noble. I'm guessing those are going to be qualities down the road that are going to become important. When I hover over Sergeant, it doesn't really tell me, what his stats and stuff are. But what you want to do is you want to drag your agent of choice, and you want to pull it into the window. Now there could be more than one window. I'm not sure down the road how that's going to work. And you want to start the quest. Now this one is an instant quest. You don't have to wait for it. And once it's done, you will see that it shows complete up here. And it also, you can click on this box to see what the choices are for your rewards. This is a tutorial, so there's not going to be anything random in there. So what you want to do is you want to complete the quest, and then you want to accept the item and go into your inventory, and there's the chest. And then we're just going to right click and unpack it, and we're going to do step 2. Now it has given us another agent, so we want to right click and add that agent to our collection, because the second tutorial is requiring 2 agents. So we'll go ahead and drag them in here and start the quest. Now this quest is going to take just a little longer. And as you go along, some quests are going to take hours. And then once the quest is completed and you've collected your reward, you can't just turn around and send out your agents again. You have a cooldown. That's something to be aware of. We're going to complete the quest. I'm going to hover over this, and it's going to show that this tutorial is going to give me 2 more quests. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. And unpack it. Voila! You have unlocked an achievement, which is awesome. And we also get 3,850 status points, which is also very welcome. And now we are the overseer, and these are our agents. So we want to accept that. Now, the quest that you received, you want to use these 2 quests, and they will pop up on this window. This quest, when you do it, is going to take an hour, and same as this one. Now, you do not have to be in the game for that hour. You can be on other characters, you can log off, and when you come back on, the timer will, keep ticking down. But that is the basic overseer system. And like I say, I don't know what else is coming down the pike, and once I find out, I will definitely share that with you in the future. We are going to leave the inn room. Now, if you have been in the game over the last few days, you might have noticed that it's starting to look a little bit like Halloween. And I'm going to go over that, and we're going to discuss that in just a few minutes. But first of all, I'd like to go ahead and make my way. You know what? We can go this way to these bells here. It's probably quicker. I'm going to make my way over to New Hollis. So what you want to do to get to Hollis, if you have not been there. Now, we went there for Littlefeet's crafting quest, and that's where we want to go. So you want to go to Frostfang Sea. Before we go any further, there is a couple things that I would like to talk to you about that we really have not gone over in this series. We've gone over, the basics of city festivals. But what I wanted to go into a little bit more detail is the live events. And if you open up your questing journal and go over to achievements, click on that button, and you look down on the left-hand side, you will see the live events button. And if you click on the live events button, you will notice that there's quite a few events that are showing here. We have the city festivals, which we have gone over, and they do have some achievements attached to them. And the other monthly event is the Moonlight Enchantment event, which we have not gone over. And it does have an achievement for that one as well. Now, if you go to your EQ2 button and you open your calendar, you will see for the monthly events, you should be able to find them. Now, we're in October. The Moonlight events run from October 20 to October 22nd. And those are the only times that you can do this event. It's a short event, and there are 4 or 5 different areas that you go to, and you can collect these collections from the events. And there's quests inside, and you pick up, you can pick up all kinds of interesting items from the merchants in this event. And I hope to do an episode on the Moonlight Enchantments in the near future. And the event that's currently going on is the Knights of the Dead. Now, the Knights of the Dead does have quite a few achievements associated with it. And it's also got quests attached to it, and a lot of killing mobs and such, and a lot of fun activities. Littlefeet has not ever done the Knights of the Dead. She is a new character. This is going to be new to me. I am not going to complete any quests. I have done research on where to pick them up. There may be more quests for characters that are higher level. I'm just going to go ahead and get everybody started, but I'm not going to actually do any of the quests because I don't want to spoil it for you. Now, during this event, you will see these purple shinies all over the cities. They're going to be in every city. Now, the reason that I came to New Hollis for this is it's a small city and everything is more compact, and it will not take as long to explain it. And there's a little bit to go over, so I just want to make sure I get there in a short space of time. What you want to do, you can visit all the cities, but you can pick up these purple shinies. Now, it can be different things. It can be a collection item, but it can also be candy. And you want to collect as much candy as you can find, and you will know why shortly. So when you come to New Hollis or any city, one of the first things that you want to do is look for this sparkling thing on the ground. It's actually a shovel, and you want to pick it up. And it's going to automatically go into your appearance slot. Now, if you don't want to wear the shovel, you can take it out of your appearance slot and put it in your inventory. It will not disappear. This event's going to run from the 8th of October to November 2nd. So you have plenty of time still to do this event if you have not started it. What you want to do is pick up the shovel. You want to find anywhere that you can in the cities or possibly right outside the cities a little graveyard. You want to notice these get highlighted. And if you're interested in achievements, you want to open 25 of these graves. You will get various results from this activity, but you can get everything from event familiars to costumes to appearance items to mobs to quests. Now, there are quests. Actually, I'm going to do this a couple times because there are a couple quests that you want to pick up from doing this. So you just click on the tombstone. So we've got a treat, and this is all random what you end up getting. So it's not going to be the same for everybody. We're going to go ahead, and I got some recipes. So that's awesome. So then you just want to keep digging. If I don't get the quests in short order, I'll leave that to you because we have to move on. Okay, so like there's a mob. The mobs are going to be your level. We can do one more and then we're going to move on. Ah. I would like to give a shout out before we go any further to Imuni. She is a good friend of mine, and thank you so much, Imuni. She has taken the time to help me understand what this event is all about and to show me the various areas here in New Hollis that you can pick up things for this event. Once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to go up to the city proper. Now, the various cities, you're going to notice they're decorated with pumpkins and such like that. And the first thing you want to do, well, it doesn't mean necessarily have to be the first, but what you want to do is come over here to Skier Decat. And you want to talk to him. Ah, you scared me. But that's okay. You would be perfect. Shiny, shiny, you help a simple Gigger Jibber goblin get shiny? Well, what sort of shiny? The sort of shiny that is shiny. But that not matter. You help me? Okay. What do you need? I need someone to travel to the Loping Plains and pick up a very special ingredient for a friend of mine who has a very particular taste in his food. Oh, what sort of food? You think I'm allowed to tell you? I think's not. He is just always telling me, get some more food, get some more food, find me more victims of victims? Did I say victims? No, I said candy. Find me more candies. He has a monster of a sweet tooth. Okay, but I'm not sure I should trust you. So you want to pick up that quest. It's called This Won't End Well. And we're going to be going over that shortly. But that is the starter for that. And the reason you need to pick up this quest is there's a lot of really fun things to do in Loping Plains for this event, and you don't want to miss out on that at all. We're going to be going over there real quick. And like I say, I'm not going to be doing these quests per se. I'm just going to kind of get you started, and then you will be good to go. There's not going to be any major spoilers today. I don't want to mess things up for people who have not done it, including myself, because that's what I'm going to be working on in the next day or two. Once you pick up that quest, what you want to do is come over here to this Gimbal Jibber illusionist. Now you want to be off your mount, and you want to go into your options, and you want to make sure that your hide illusion form is not checked. If you're running any illusions whatsoever, like the illusions that make you small or big or anything such as that, and they're on your hotbar, or not on your hotbar, and they're on your screen, you need to cancel those before you speak to this dude. So we're going to go ahead and talk to him. Happy, happy Nights of the Dead to you. You should join us and wander streets like creepy crawlies. Oh, that would be great. So he's going to cast a spell on me. Now the spell is going to be up here. It's an illusion, and you can cancel it whenever you would like. You just cancel it off your screen. And the illusions are random. You can fight in these illusions. You cannot ride a mount in these illusions, at least not the mounts. Here, let's see, I don't believe so. No, if you get on your mount, at least this mount, it doesn't work. But once you get off your mount, you see you are still the illusion. And it will change. You will not look like everybody else. But everybody else is going to see you in this illusion. So that's kind of cool. Every time you zone, you will switch to a new illusion. You don't have any control over that. So if you get one that you really like, you're going to be stuck in that zone for as long as you want to enjoy it, because chances are you will not keep it. So we're going to go ahead just for fun, and we're going to keep this one on for now. So once you do that, if you are interested in that, you want to head on over. Oh, okay. This shiny right here has given me a candy corn. Now, you can pick up all kinds of candies from killing mobs, from shinies, and possibly other ways. However, the candy corn is the currency that is required to purchase items at the Nights of the Dead merchants. So this is the main one that you want to make sure that you get. So I'm going to definitely loot that. But you want them all, because the regular candies turn into candy corns. And I'm going to share that with you real quick over here where you do that at. So this guy, he's not real fast, but that's okay. I'm just going to... No, you know what? I changed my mind. once I get where we're going, I'll go off my mount. So you want to just come in here where the crafting is. Now, if you're evil, remember, you don't have to come to New Hollis for any of this. You can go to Nariak, you can go to Freeport, go to Gorowin, Greater Fadark, you can come here, Kinos. I mean, any of the cities is going to have this stuff. What you want to do, once you've collected candies, speak to this grabby Gimbal Jibber, and he will give you candy corns for your regular candy. And I don't know if I have any candy. Yes, I guess I must have had one candy. And I don't have any more. So he won't do anything at all if you don't have any more candy. But if you have 5 candies, 10 candies, 25 candies, if you collect a whole bunch of candies, you trade them all into this dude. And I am going to share that with you. Now, these merchants over here, each one has different items. Now, this little dude has these items, and it'll show you some of the items, like there's costumes you do not need candy corn for. You can just purchase those with in-game coin, as well as recipes. But all of these other items, you need the candy corn. And you can see there's various amounts of candy corn. And you've got everything from plushies to, I guess this is a witch's costume, and some decorating items, recipes. So that's what that little dude has. Now this person has real interesting items. There are items you don't need the candy for. This particular NPC sells all of the recipes. Now the real cool things about this is, for 300 candy corns, you can get a flying mount, which I guess I need to cancel this real quick. Let me cancel there we go. Okay. This is the flying mount that you can get for 300 candy corns, which is very cool. Now there's also this mount, which is not a flyer. This is a carnage hound. And you can pick up that one at level 1. Which is a pretty cool looking mount as well, and that one is 300 candy corns too. There's just all kinds of things. There's costumes. You can look like different things. If you wanted to look like whatever this is, let's see. There you go. You look like that dude. If you want, as a costume. So there's just a lot of fun things that you can get from here. That's all, as far as I know, that you pick up in here. Now we are going to head on over to Loping Plains. Now I'm going to show you the easiest way to get there. Before I do that, though, I want to pick up that item again from that goblin, because I just want to look like different things today. Add a little bit of fun to the episode. Go on back down to the dock, and we're going to head on over to Greater Fadark. And I am going to show you the safest way that I know to get to where we need to go. And we need to go to the Somborn Cemetery. That's for the quest. This won't end well. Ow. Okay, so you want to go to Greater Fadark, which is right here. I'm going to switch my mount to a leaper mount. Oh, now look at me. I need to eat more. A little skinny. So what you want to do when you're in Greater Fadark And anyone can come here. You can be evil and come here. You want to go to the Old Kellethan Acorn Lift. And I'm showing you the way to go if you're not familiar. And the reason I'm on my leaper mount is I'm not going to wait for the acorn. So if you have your leaper, you can just jump down. And what you want to do is you want to go over to this road right here. The acorn is right there. So you just want to come up here and you want to come down to the stable master.
Well met.
And you want to travel to the Loping Plains station. And you just want to go down this tunnel right here. Now if you look over there, there's a blood gorger that's 61 right here at the entrance. But you want to come over here to this nightmare handler. I'm going to get off my mount. And I would like to travel, and you want to go to Somborn Village. And the horse will safely take you there. The druid ring that's in this zone is not near the village at all, and it would be very, very dangerous to try to get there, in my opinion. So this is just the easiest way, because it brings you right to the village. Let me pick up this. So now I'm a skeleton, but I'm a different kind of skeleton. I'm not an orc skeleton now. When we picked up that quest, I'm just going to get you through the first stop, because doing this first step will show you the other quests here that you need to pick up. So you have to get this part done. So you just come to the cemetery. This dude's going to come out, and he's going to hit you, and he's going to knock you out. So you don't really have a choice. You can't kill this dude. Just let him beat on you for a second. You'll be fine. Oh, there's somebody else here. Hello, Sulazi. Strange bedfellows here, huh? Yeah, okay. So what you want to do as soon as you can is, if you haven't already been here, click on this bookcase, because you're going to get the werewolf legend and lore. What the quest is asking you to do is to find out what happened, because you thought that was really strange. But now you notice out here there's a quest turn-in. So you just want to come over here to that quest turn-in, and you want to speak to this fellow. Now, I am not going to go any further. This is where you can take over, because I don't want to spoil anything. So you definitely want to talk to this Proctor Eoli. And Proctor Eoli will forward you on in this quest line. And that's basically all there is to work on at the moment here. But you can pick up all of the shinies in this area if you'd like. Kind of hang out a little bit. Check it out. But we are going to head on back over to the stable master. If I can remember how to get out of here. Yeah, here we go. And other quests might pop up after you do that one over by that house there. I'm not sure. So I'll leave that up to you to discover. There's a lot of shinies around here. I'm definitely going to have to come back here. All right, so go back to the handler. Now you can go back the way we came. That's basically what I was going to show you. But what we're just going to do is call back. Now we want to go over to Nectulo's forest. Come down here. And you're going to want to come and speak to Altius Wolfban. Ugh. Are you all right? I feel horrible. I have had a terrible run at life lately. Well, what's the matter? I'm ill, but not your typical illness. I've been searching for a cure to what ails me, but have yet to be successful. Is there something I could do to help? Not unless you want to seek out a cure. Well, how can I do that if I don't know what ails you? Well, that's my dilemma. My strength has all but left me. I'm too weak to continue searching. Okay, I can help. I don't know how, but I'll find someone who can help you. All right, so then you pick up this quest called A Nightmarish Illness. And what you want to do is, it doesn't really give you a clue here or here, but if you check in your journal, and it says right here, there's said to be a shaman on the beach who can help you. What you're going to want to do is find the shaman. But you want to come down the beach all the way. You're looking for this shaman right here, Setri Loreth, and you just want to talk to her. Hello there, child. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I'm looking for a cure for an ailment of unknown origins. Well, what are the symptoms? I'm actually asking for someone I met near the docks here in the forest. He said he's been unable to find any information about the ailment he has. Interesting indeed. These lands are not new to strange illness, but oh, never mind. What is it? There's a legend within the shaman circles that there's a cure to all ailments. This cure is said to be able to cure anything. Oh, let me guess. It's guarded by some all-powerful being that will give its dying breath to keep us from getting to it? Well, what would give you that idea? Oh, nothing. That's just really usually the case. It's actually hidden within a labyrinth not far from here. The place is dangerous and is blanketed in a perpetual state of night. There's much evil in this place, but one with a strong will can't endure it. I wasn't far off then. Very well, I will go. I will caution the creatures found within have a deadly bite, and I warn you, don't get bitten. I'll keep that in mind. All right, so what you want to do is you want to go over to Atlas, the guy who you picked up the quest from. Are you back with a cure? Sadly, no, but I have information that might help you. Oh, this is good news. What have you found? Well, I was told there's a cure to all ailments being hidden near here. I'm afraid you might not have the strength to endure getting it. Oh, I can barely stand, let alone adventure. Well, I've decided that I will go in your stead. I will retrieve the cure and bring it back to you. Oh, that is truly kind of you. Where is this place? Well, it's within a labyrinth along the shore here. Oh, I believe I know the place of which you speak. Every time I have ever been near it, I felt strangely drawn inside. Possibly it was the gods telling me that my cure lay within. Well, that may well have been true. Nonetheless, your time is short, so I must get going. I hope to see you soon. So now all you want to do, I'm just going to show you where the entrance is. You want to come back over in the direction where the shaman was on the beach. It's not right next to her. She's over there. So you just want to run along the edge here, and you're going to come across an opening here. This little wooden step bridge. And you want to go to the door. So basically that is all that I have discovered for this event. There may be a lot more out there, like I say. There may be more quests for higher levels. So thank you for joining me, everybody. And take care, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.